Alright, the product that we're reviewing today is in my ear. These are the Bose SoundSport Free. And ever since they were launched, people were comparing them to the AirPods and all sorts of things. But frankly speaking, there is no comparison to the AirPod because first difference is in the name. They're called SoundSport. With AirPods, you only walk, forget about running. And these, they stay, man. AirPods, the chances that if you run with them, you will lose at least one, right? So I've been using them for a good 2 weeks now. We took them out for a run. I also shared them with my friends who are ardent marathon runners. I took them in my gym, used them in my daily commute. So how did it all really come together? Are they worth the price, 18,990 rupees? Let's find out.
The first thing that you're sure to notice is that Bose SoundSport Free headphones are somewhat large, even though they don't feel as bulky as some other in-ear headphones. The SoundSport Free combine a soft silicone sleeve, a silicone tip, and a built-in air wing to keep them in place in your ear. There are 3 sets of these sleeves, small, medium and large. And they fit into your ear as if they are an extension of your ear, which means they just stay there. According to Bose, the SoundSport Free earphones have an IPX4 rating, which means they can be splashed from any direction without suffering any damage. And yes, they do take care of that sweaty sweat when you work out. There are only 4 buttons, a volume up, down, with a multifunction button on the middle on the right earbud and a Bluetooth button on the left earbud for connectivity function. Because the buttons are on the top of the earbuds, they don't put that unnecessary pressure on the inner ear like others do with a button that pushes inwards. Additionally, there is the Bose Connect app to help pair the buds to your phone or your tablet, and it's very intuitive and very helpful. The app can also control whatever media is playing on your phone you're using, from MP3 to say Apple Music or to YouTube, whatever. If you misplace your earbuds, no need to worry. The app will also help you find the location or the last location that the earbuds were seen and can trigger an audible alarm to help you locate them. The small case that comes to in-house the buds also provides additional 10 hours of charge. The indicator light tells you about the battery that is left. So in total you get around 15 hours, which is more than enough for a week's workout.
Alright, let's talk about the performance and the audio quality. Now, when it comes to sound, if you've been a Bose user, you would recognize the Bose signature sound. To sum it up, it's the bass and the mids are nice, right? But when I say the bass are nice, they're nice, but not really meant for bass heads. They will find flaws. But Bose headphones are never meant for bass lovers, right? They just give you a balanced bass, and that's good. Sometimes it works, right? And it's just about the right bass for your workout. The highs are also pretty good, but if you listen closely, then somewhere you feel that there's some distortion, but that happens. Now the thing with these is that there's no noise cancellation, and why it matters is because if you're in a gym that's crowded and has loud music going on, then somewhere you lose the charm of these. You'll have to crank up the volume, and doesn't sound all that clear then. The good thing is Bose uses something called volume optimization EQ, and it tries to give you the best audio quality no matter what the volume levels are. But then it suffers under noisy conditions. Also, if you're using them as your primary headphone, you want to use them as your primary headphones and you're then in the metro or bus or whatever, then also you'll have to crank up the volume a bit, in fact a lot, to get the best sound. Otherwise, they're perfect, and I found them to be perfect for those runs. So if you're someone who likes to run, they're just perfect, because if there is noise, you'll just run past them, right? Perfect for running, also because they just stay, right? I've been using them for like 2 hours, they've been there. Although I'm not listening to any music, but they're just there, because that's the comfort level I'm talking about. They're not bothering me. And that's great, that's really what you want, that's what you expect. So overall, I'll say Bose has done a good job. The audio quality is pretty good. The design is nice, although they appear a little protruding out, but they're not all that bad. They don't look ugly. That's the most important thing. And they stay. They're very comfortable. The price is 18,990 rupees, which is of course a little higher, but then that's the price you pay for good Bose sound, great design, good connectivity, right? The competition is of course there. There's one from Sony, the WF-1000X, and they have active noise cancellation. That's the USP. Can't say much because I haven't used them, so we'll be using them shortly and maybe we'll do a comparison. But for now, in this category, in this segment, SoundSport free, Bose SoundSport free, are pretty good.